And we were talking with Mr. Hodo, who's the principal here at Greenville High School. Mr. Hodo, tell us about being principal here, your goals for your school.
Well, being principal here, one of my biggest goals would be to move the school to an A-status school. That's the vision of the high school as well as the district at large. So that's what we're looking to do, moving this school from good to great.
And when I come here, one thing is from entering the campus, everything is clean, orderly, and people are out working. Talk about how you create an atmosphere like that to educate in.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. We have some really, really, really good kids. We got a great staff. It's a whole team approach to instruction, where we have our custodians, our support staff, teachers, administrators, support staff from central office. We all work together to create an environment that's conducive for learning. And it's a team concept. It's a team concept. A former coach, that's all we look at is the team concept to making sure that the kids have an environment that's conducive to learning.
And I know you're young. You're 30 years old.
I'm 30.
And you're the principal of a high school, not a high school, but a 6A high school. Talk about being 30 and relating to your students here in the high school.
Well, my age is one of those things. I think that it's a blessing because I'm able to respond to the kids because I hadn't been there so far off. So I actually know exactly what they're going through and how to actually deal with the kids.
And sometimes people, grandma, mom, they always stress to the child to get the education. Sometimes they might not hear them, but they might hear you because you're not far from them in terms of age.
Right. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's what I stress. I stress for them to go to school, get an education, make sure that you make your mom and dad or grandparents proud of you. And so at the end of the day, come back and give to the community. Because what will happen is if they leave here and they come back and they have something they can offer the community which that serve them as young students.
Well, tell me about your path to principalship here.
Oh, my path to principalship, hard work. First of all, hard work. I was at Clinton. I coached at Murrah High School. I was an assistant at TL, and I've been a principal here the last 2 years.
Okay. And your home is
my home is Indianola. I'm a Delta boy.
Okay.
Delta raised. Delta boy.
Okay. Tell us about the positiveness of the Delta. Many times across the country, you might not hear that. Across the state, you might not hear that. But you're an example that great things come out of the Delta and also come back and give. Talk about that attitude.
I'm going to tell you something. In my opinion, the students, the community in the Delta, that's the best community that you could be a part of because they actually care about what's going on and you have a lot of support. And a lot of times what I've learned in the Delta is that if you ask for the support, they'll give it to you. And I've learned and I've been blessed here in Greenville, man, from community organization to actual students coming in and actually being supportive of what we're doing here at Greenville High School and in Greenville Public School District.
And we're sitting right now, and for the most part, a new structure. Talk about people investing, as you said, into the school. We look out there around the football field, people out there cleaning up, and this is morning time. Talk about, again, that same atmosphere that leads to kids exiting here with a degree.
Here's the thing. One thing that I've learned, you have to have an environment that's conducive to learning. And this new facility that we have, which is a great facility that the community, they blessed us with. One thing I'll tell you about this facility, you have kids that are proud to be a part of Greenville Public School and Greenville High School. And this facility is just a small step in where we're actually going because we have a lot of other things planned as well.
Talk about kids, as we said, taking Excel classes to prepare them for college, so it can be an easier transition once they get there, leaving this school district.
We have dual enrollment. The director of our dual enrollment, our magnet school, is Mr. Dean, and it's a great environment. You have AP courses, dual enrollment, preparing those individuals for post-secondary learning.
Okay, and when you look at that, do you tell the young people to, hey, listen, go and come back and serve? Or how do you lead them in terms of telling them how to choose a career, how to stay career focused?
Well, one of the good things about here, we have what you call a pathway system. And based on their aptitudes and interests, they're actually geared toward what they are interested in. And so my thing is not just to come back, it's to follow your heart, follow your dream. And if it leads you back here, I want you to be back here. But if it doesn't, hey, fly, soar.
Tell us about, we have the 1A schools, 2A schools, 3, 4, 5. This is a 6A school. Any expectations that comes with that, being one of the largest school districts in the state?
Yeah, a lot comes with it. We're the biggest. We're the best, and that's what we actually strive for each and every day.
Talk about integrating athletics into your path, not so much as curriculum, but student athletes. Sometimes it can be a bit more challenging for student athletes because they got to multitask. They got to get their workout before they can hit the field. Tell us about that.
Well, one of the things about as it relates to our student athletes, our coaches are very, very pivotal in that process. They ensure they actually know exactly what's going on, so they can be successful in the school as well as the athletic.
Okay. You are at 30 years old to be principal. You've got to be goal oriented. What's down the road for Mr. Hodo?
Right now, what's down the road for me
Yes,
is
sir.
simply making sure that Greenville High is the best it could be.
Okay. Hey, thank you an awful lot. And I know also you have to have teachers. What is expected from your teachers that's working for Mr. Hodo?
Well, what's expected is that they actually they do what they're supposed to do, and they're going to do it. They're going to be professionals. They're going to make sure our kids are they actually learn and things like that. My kids out there
Sure.
going to lunch. Okay.
Gotcha. Hey, thank you an awful lot. We appreciate you.
I appreciate you, sir.
Okay.
All right.